Going back to selecting a realtor, I really want to make a huge point here, because if you don't have a realtor that is going to negotiate during the most pivotal point in your contract, the inspection period, right? When you receive that buyer inspection notice, that's when the buyer is going to come after you for more money, or when the buyer is going to come after you to get these repairs done. Now, we here at Team Minik, we review thoroughly the inspection report, right? And we know up front the things that we're going to have to be challenged with, the things that we have to be faced with, and having vendors that are out there to be able to supply us with proper bids on the certain repairs, super important, having that vendor partnership. But here's another thing that a lot of people don't realize is that sellers can contribute money towards the cost of the repairs in lieu of the repairs if the buyer agrees to that. But I have a story that one of my partners, it was very interesting. The buyer had, excuse me, woo, one more time. The buyer had already asked for seller concessions, okay? And there is a maximum that the buyer can get for seller concessions. Well, the inspection notice came over and the buyer had asked for an additional $2,500 on top of the original concessions that they asked for. Well, that buyer's agent didn't realize after we went ahead and said, sure, we'll give you $2,500 more if we don't have to do the repairs. The buyer's agent didn't know that they could not receive any more concessions. So where do you think that money went? Went back to the seller. So we saved that seller $2,500 more just because the agent did not ask the right questions. So that's the things here on our team with all of our experience that you have to remember. Please interview who you're working with, because you could lose money, and that's a fact.